At this point in the video, I didn't realize that the Prelude had an immobilizer, just because my wife's 98 CRV does not have it and my buddy's 2001 CRV does not have it. So I just assumed the immobilizer was a thing after 2001. Unfortunately, the Prelude has an immobilizer, so you cannot just replace the ignition lock because the key has a chip in it. This box right here is the immobilizer. So I called up my buddy that has the donor car and I was like, hey, can I grab the immobilizer box? This thing. He's like, cool, no problem. So I went over there, I grabbed it and hooked it up. The car would turn over but would not start. So after a bit more research, I found out that the ECU has is linked to the immobilizer. The ECU has a chip in it that receives the encoded whatever from the immobilizer that allows the car to start. So I went over there and grabbed the ECU, and after swapping both of those and the new key, everything comes on. She starts up. So if you ever want to switch your ignition key, these three items are linked together: the ECU, the immobilizer, and the key. The ECU, the immobilizer, and the key. And for those of you wondering what I'm going to do with this, because I no longer need it, and it is a good working ECU, immobilizer, the key, ignition key, and then I've got the two door keys. I'm going to be selling these because from what I've seen, they are worth a pretty good amount of money. Now, I'm not going to charge the full price just because I got all this for less than $100. And so, you know, I'm not going to screw anybody over here. And I know this seems to be an issue with these Preludes, the immobilizer. So I'm going to try to help another Honda user out, and I'm going to sell these. I'm not sure exactly what the price is, but yes, I'm going to sell them. And I will post them up in a 5th Gen Prelude Facebook group. And I will probably post them in the Budget Honda Builders Facebook group. So with that known, in case you all don't know, now you know.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
You have to have those three items in order to switch your ignition lock, which it kind of sucked, and the parts are probably super expensive, or the parts are super expensive if you have to buy them from somebody. I was lucky enough to know somebody that had a car, a Prelude, that was parting out and just didn't give a shit if I took whatever. And so yeah, this is a new one to me. Most of the cars I mess with are, you know, 95 or older, so this immobilizer shit is new to me. But you know, this video might be some good information for you all to know.
Now we know.
And I'm sure this is the same for all newer Hondas. You have to have the ECU, the immobilizer, and the key in order to change your ignition lock. But yeah, they all seem to be linked together. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next one.